Welcome to another Blood of the Phoenix episode. This is the Hubley assembly tips and bits and a bit of history of the model. I am the General, and from the General's painting corner, and here is Drazhar Master of Blades in his full glory. Let's have a quick look at him first, shall we? There you go. Absolutely stunning model. A fantastic sculpt, if not one of the best, or possibly the best, Drukhari sculpt done to date. It's just absolutely lush. Look at that. You see that? He is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely the business. He is the business. Yeah, really like it, and just absolutely blown away every time I look at it. It comes in a 16-part plastic one plastic sprue. It comes in 16 different parts. Assembly tips, fairly simple. The guide that comes in the Blood of the Phoenix is fantastic. No major hurdles or issues in assembling it. The only minor issue, which is not really a minor issue but was more complicated to work out than the rest, was making sure the feet that were on the runes and the runes go on the base correctly was done properly. But again, that wasn't really an issue. It's just trying to think of problems, and there aren't really any. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and just let's have another look at this. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this model. The Games Workshop have done a fantastic job, especially when you compare and contrast between the original model, which was released in the early 2000s. A huge leaps and bounds in terms of quality, dynamism, and its pose and its look. I wasn't a very big fan of the original model. However, I'm a huge fan of this one. The old one I always used to, when I had it, would change arms and legs because I just didn't like the arms, both arms and both legs. However, this one, if I was going to change those things, it wasn't because I don't like it, it's because I would want to customize it into another character like an Archon. This is also a potential fantastic customization if you want to customize and make your own Archon. For example, that arm could, you could turn that into a blast pistol. You can give that another Drukhari sword if you want, pointing towards the enemy, or a different pose of an arm, basically with a sword or a spear, whatever weapon you want to use. The heads can be changed. For example, you can give one of the faces. So one of the cool things in Blood of the Phoenix as well is that the incubi come with these faces now. A little bit of history: all previous models of incubis only had helmets of the incubis, and you never actually saw their face. And in this rendition, you actually see their faces, so you can actually use one of their faces for your Archon, or any other Drukhari plastic sprue face or head that you want to use for your Archon. Other bits you want to make changes, which you can, which is not too hard. It's the legs. Remove the runes on the legs and replace them with other Drukhari legs, Dark Elder Infantry Warriors or whatever. So there's a lot of changes that you can make to create your own character and keep the dynamic torso, chest and shoulder pads if you want. But yeah, I love it, and I do like the potential of customization if you were to buy another Drazhar kit, basically, when it comes out separately. But yeah, thumbs up. It just makes the value of the Blood of the Phoenix box all the better to get with this model. And also, if you haven't seen the Yanzar video that we've done, which is similar to this, please go see that, because it's another epic sculpt as well. So if this is the direction of where Games Workshop's going to go with their series of the Psychic Awakening, I believe there's going to be 4 parts to Psychic Awakening, and we're going to be expecting a lot of characters in the Warhammer 40,000 universe to be updated. If this is the standard, oh my god, I cannot wait. I am guessing in Psychic Awakening 2, which is due to be released, I'm hoping end of November or some point in November, Mephiston is going to be one of the Psychic Awakening characters, I believe. I'm guessing it because I saw a Warhammer community teaser video, and it was teasing who this character may be, but they kind of gave it away when they mentioned Lord of Death and all that kind of stuff. I believe it's Mephiston. If it is Mephiston, then they do a Mephiston resculpt, which hasn't been resculpted since forever. It's a 1990 sculpt, a late 1990s, I believe. Then Mephiston is going to look absolutely epic, and if you see the video, you can see bits of his epicness. So I'm absolutely can't wait to see all these new renditions of some of these very old characters that have been around for 19 to 25 to 30 years in the Games Workshop hobby, and are all getting these major updates, which I think is fantastic. I'm hoping all the Phoenix Lords as well get updated, but for the Drukhari to get an update and for it to be Drazhar, absolutely over the moon. Cannot wait. He's going to be in my Tantalus with Ted Incubi, all the new Incubi basically, with my Archon and his bodyguards, and they're going to be a terror on the battlefield, devastating the enemy in combat. Oh yes. And yep, you're going to see this on the battlefield. I believe Andy the Painter's got, as he's doing one Drazhar as well, and you'll see his version on tabletop. I'll be using that as well. I can't wait to paint my own one and get that on the tabletop as well. So a huge thumbs up from me. Right direction in terms of sculpts, right direction in terms of look from Games Workshop. Keep up the great work, guys, and yep, people like myself will be salivating for more character sculpts at this kind of level. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We've got a lot more Blood of Phoenix episodes to come out, and also we've got more Psychic Awakening series to come out as the Psychic Awakening series progresses into its different parts. So this is the General signing out. Please subscribe, like the episode, and I'll see you in more episodes to come.